What's up, dudes? Welcome back to episode 61 of Chillin with Dylan. Look at this. It's kind of cool. Yeah, dude, it's the work week now. I went to work, obviously. I'm on my first break right now, my first 10-minute break. Just a chill day. I'm really basking in the feeling of just not needing anything, not needing anyone, and just generating the feelings that I want within myself. And it's, I don't know, it feels good, dude. It feels good. This morning I had a nice video call with Chandler. Much love to Chandler. Straight up G right there. I'm supposed to hear back from the lodge out in Idaho today, so I'm excited. Homie Zach hit me up, and he's got all his flights and everything booked to come out to San Diego and visit, which I'm excited for. I haven't seen him in a while. And then he's got the tickets to a Louis Capaldi concert, which I'm not like too into him, but I mean, it's a concert. It's $30, whatever. So I'm excited for that. It's just a chill day, dude. Chill day. It's gonna be just work. Look, the trolley. Oh, that would be a cool picture right there if I had my camera. I always regret not bringing the camera, but I never regret bringing it with me. But yeah, dude, work here and then work at the hostel. Oh, dude, this thing's cool too. What the fuck? I could get a cool pic of that. What is that? But yeah, work all day. I'm excited for the front desk shift at the hostel though, because it's a Monday. Shouldn't be too busy, and I can get some work done on my pictures. Since I'm working all day, I'm not shooting either, so I'm not piling on more pictures. But yeah, chill day. About to head back to work, but I love y'all. Peace. What's up, dudes and dudettes and they dudes? I'm chilling in the box again, the work box out here in this kind of sketchy looking area. But I'm on my lunch right now, and it's been a really good day, dude. Like, I've been just in such a, I don't know, just like a pure state of just like being. And realizing so much, dude. I've just been real, like, I don't know, dude. The last, like, month, I'd say, has been, like, I've gotten so real with myself and so real with the, like, facts of my life and, like, just understanding how life works, you know? But I started writing in my journal, which I need to get a new one because I literally have like 2 pages left in here. But I started just like, you know, when I'm in states like this where, got the hiccups. When I'm in states like this where I'm like having all of these kind of like revelations within myself, I started, just writing it down. And I just wanted to share this one real quick. But I wrote that everything in your life reflects an internal state that you are occupying. What do the people and things in your life symbolize about the state that you're in? And, you know, it's like, I've realized that it's the people you surround yourself with reveals a lot about who you are claiming to be and like what you believe about yourself and who you are. And you know, it's really cool because it's like now you don't, when you realize this, you don't have to be concerned with like what other people are doing or anything, because it's like your life is not about other people, it's about you. That's who your life is about. Like, who else is living it besides you? And so, you know, it doesn't, like, I see a lot of people, and myself included, I've been here, where I have, like, been around people, and it just, like, I've been around a lot of shitheads before and stuff, and it was like, I would be like, oh man, these people, blah 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 blah, these people. But at the same time, it's like, what does it say about me that like I'm around, these types of people? Like, what do the people in my life reveal about me, and like what I think about myself? Like, because if you think of yourself differently, you're gonna be surrounded by different people. You're always gonna be surrounded by people and things that reflect what you believe about yourself. Like when I was like really deep into like a lot of addictions and stuff, I was surrounded by people that were also addicts and like wanting to just get fucked up all the time and stuff like that. But now that now that I'm separating myself from that belief that I'm an addict, because I've heard people say like, oh, once you're an addict, you're always an addict, and I think that's just bullshit. I think it's like you can move on from it. I don't think nothing is permanent in this world. There's nothing permanent, and that includes addiction. You can get rid of it, and I don't care what the fuck anyone says. But yeah, like once I started to be like, you know what? I'm not an addict. I'm free. I'm free from addiction. Like once I started to shift to that mindset, I started to be surrounded by different people that were reflecting that self concept that I am now entertaining and believing in. And this goes for like everything in life. Like if you don't believe that you're like valuable or whatever, you're gonna be surrounded by people that are gonna reflect that and show you that you're not. And I don't know, it's just super cool, dude. Super cool. More and more every day I realize that things don't need to change. The world is literally, like, as insane as it sounds, like the world that we are in is perfectly fine, exactly as it is. And the problems come in this world when people think that they need to go out and change everything. No, dude, it's that you need to change within, and then you find yourself in a completely different world. You're in the same world, but it's entirely different because you're different. It's just like my analogy with the camera. It's like once you don't need to change what you're taking a picture of. You need to change your settings on your camera, and then the picture comes out different. And that's how life works for us. We are the camera, and the life that we're living is the picture. So you don't change the picture, you change the settings on the camera. Just as like you don't go out and try to change all the people in your life and get them to conform to whatever it is that you think. You change yourself, and then you are automatically surrounded by different people, or maybe the people around you will start to change as well with you. But yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to share that, just lunch thoughts, dude. But yeah, I'll catch y'all probably when I'm taking off from work. But peace out, love you, dudes. What's up, dudes? I'm at the hostel. in this nice organized office, as you can see. Very organized and beautiful. Yeah, I got a night shift tonight. It's been a good day. It's been a really good day, actually. I've been just feeling like so good because I'm like, I'm whole and complete, and I don't need anything. I don't need anything. And that mindset is starting to pour over into every facet of my life. Like, when it comes to money, like, I'm just not worrying about it because I'm like, I'm more important than money. Like, money it doesn't get to determine how I'm gonna feel about myself and my life and about what's possible. I feel like I've let money determine like what's possible for me for a long time, and I'm realizing like, if I want something to happen, it's gonna happen. Like, I don't need some piece of paper to tell me that it's okay to go ahead and do what you want. And it's been like, yeah, I've been able to like use my money and not feel bad about it. Like, I used to feel just like bad every time I would spend money, and I'd be like, dude, but that's because I was in like a lack mindset. Like, I was in this mindset of like, oh dude, like, I don't know where the next dollar is gonna come from, oh my gosh. But now I'm just like, dude, it just keeps coming. The money just keeps coming. Like, so long as I desire to have money, I will have money. You know, like, I'm not ever gonna put myself in a position where I don't have it. And so I just don't need to worry about, you know, whether I'm gonna run out or not. Like, because I love myself, and I'm literally not gonna put myself in a position where I'm just broke and struggling. Like, you'll always find a way, so you might as well just not even worry about it. And you know, I've been feeling so much more free because I've just been like, you know what, I want to buy this, and I just will, because I know that more money is coming. More money is coming. More money is coming. Always. It's never... There's no scarcity like we've been taught. And then I've also just been feeling good because I'm realizing that, like, I don't need like a partner either. For so long I feel like I thought that I did, and then I would think that, like, if I didn't have one, like, I wasn't worthy of things, or I didn't have any value, you know? It was like, oh, well, if I don't have a partner, that must mean I'm, like, worthless or something. But I'm just seeing that that's just so not true at all. Like, just a total crock of shit. Like, and, you know, it's just that we've been taught and conditioned that, like, we need these things to be complete and whole and worthy of whatever. Like, no. Not at all. That is, like, the biggest lie in the entire fucking world. You know, we're all complete and lack nothing. And I'm realizing this more as I turn more inward, as I stop going outside of myself to find what it is that I'm looking for. Because it's like, yeah, you can find it inside. That wealth that you want, it's a feeling. It's not stuff. It's not a thing. Wealth is not a thing. It's a state of mind and a feeling. And this is that wealth mindset of being like, more money is coming. More money is coming. I'm abundant. I can spend freely and not worry about it. That's wealth. That's what it is to be wealthy. It's to just not be worrying about money. It's a state of mind. Love is a state of mind. Joy is a state of mind. Peace is a state of mind. They're all states of being, states of mind. And you don't find those outside of yourself. You don't acquire them. You don't do things to get them. They are things that are inherent within us that we express. It's not something to get. It's something to realize that you have already. And then you act from that state of mind. And then you start to live that way, and you start to be that way. The less you worry, the less you have to worry about. and then you start to realize that it was like there was never anything outside of me causing any worry or stress or anxiety. It was all from within. It's your own doing. Every piece of stress and anxiety in your life is self-created. And so is every piece of joy and happiness. But I gotta go because somebody's ringing the doorbell and wants to check in or whatever. So peace out, dudes. Okay, I guess it wasn't a check-in. It was just some guy walking in that either doesn't have a key card because he lost it or something, or he just doesn't know his key card opens the front door. But yeah, dude, yeah, it's just, it's amazing because I'm starting to just like, I'm not falling for any bullshit anymore. I feel like I'm not getting ripped off in life anymore because I'm not bound by these limitations that are taught to us. We inherently within us, there are no limitations. Like when you're born, you're born unlimited. You have unlimited potential and capability. But then we're taught that we don't, and that you need to do things and get things and be things and be something that you're not in order to be happy later. Not now, but later. And that's just a huge ripoff. Like, if you follow that system, I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry, actually. If you follow that system, you are being played. And you're letting it happen. And, yeah, dude, I just feel more and more and more whole and complete, and I feel more and more and more grateful that we've been created this way. Like, we're fully equipped from the start to handle any situation that we're in. Like, look at every situation that you've ever been in. You've obviously gotten through it because you're here now. And so, that's been true your whole life up until now. It's not going to change. That's a fact in your life, is that you have everything you need. But, where we get mixed up is that we think that the things we need are external to us. That's just a crock of shit. Like, that's a lie. That's false. 100% false. Like, you don't need anything, dude. And yeah, I've been in that a lot, and oh my god, dude, it just feels so good because it's just like I can be just in this moment and it's perfect. This moment is perfect. I don't need to change anything. And if it doesn't feel perfect, I know what needs to change. And it's not anything in my environment. It's not anything around me. It's nothing physical on the outside. It's me and my mind and my point of view. That's what needs to change. If anything needs to change, it's the individual that's having the experience. Because the experience that we have is directly related to who we are and who we think we are. And in any situation, you can view yourself as the victim of the circumstances that you're in or the creator of them. And when you start to be the creator of your circumstances, it's just you consciously act from a state that you choose to be in. It's choices. And when you choose to be in a certain state and then you act out of that state, well, you're going to reap what you sow, dude. You're going to reap the results of that. Whereas if you're being a victim to the circumstances you're in, all you're doing is just unconsciously deciding to repeat the same program that's been taught to you, not even one that you made, but one that's been taught to you and given to you, and you feel powerless because you're still making a choice, but it's unconscious. You're making an unconscious decision to fall into a certain state, and you just don't pull yourself out of it because you think you don't have a choice. And then all of a sudden you're just acting out of this state that you don't even want to be in. So of course you're doing things that you don't want to do, and then you're reaping results that you don't want to reap. So yeah, dude, I don't know. Like I am the creator of my circumstances now, and I see that. And it's important to see that, because that's like the only way you're gonna live a life that you want. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna cut this video off because it's getting kind of long. But until next time, until tomorrow, I'll see you later. Peace out. I love you. Ciao. Bye.